I just got myself a spicer laser. Yeehaw! Huh? Wow, wow, wow. Bark, bark, bark. Bowie, wowie, bark, bark. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Get over here! Boom! One shot. Yeah, that was awesome. Happy Tears of the Kingdom weekend! Why is my 3-minute countdown going? How is everybody? Did everybody play? I mean, I know there are people that aren't Zelda fans, and I know there are people that don't have Switches, and I know there are people that aren't into it and don't love it, but for those of you who did get a chance to play, I hope you had a fantastic weekend playing what will undoubtedly be the game of the year. How's the new Zelda? Oh, Mariners. Where do I even begin? First of all, I want to give shout outs and say hi to everybody that's here. We've got Alcondros, who was so early, the stream hadn't even started yet. And I saw his message right as I realized I still had my Switch dock connected to my television, because I have to like move it back and forth. To be totally honest, I actually like playing in bed. I like just playing like on handheld. It looks beautiful on my TV, but I can't game alone on my TV because my toddler's around and my oldest one is around and Anders in and out of the, it's just easier if I just do it handheld. Grandpa is lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk. Prepping for a monthly employee eval. Ooh, hello. You have a good eval. We've got Shine Spark and Dad Bods. Good to see you. Good to see you. And we have Jay. Dad Bods bought it, but did not play. Still trying to beat Breath of the Wild. I think that is a good plan. I think it's good to play Breath of the Wild if you haven't played it before. My brother never beat Breath of the Wild, but he did actually play it. Oh, Mirror News, thank you. Thank you so much. Did my alerts not come up? What the heck? You know what? I feel like I feel like OBS is having weird bugs and whatnot because my emotes didn't happen. My little explosion of emotes didn't happen. My GIF didn't happen. The sound happened. That is very strange. Why is those things? And if okay, hold on. Chaos, how are you? This is live, but I feel like my chat box is not working for whatever reason. You know what? It's all my OBS. It's all my browser sources. I just tried to do my words on stream browser source and that didn't work either. So my chat box is not working. I wonder why that is. I know OBS just created there's an update and I know they changed something regarding like their event. I don't know. I had to update StreamerBot as well, but everybody's been using commands, so that has worked, but that is very odd that my browser, none of my browser things are working. I did not get a notification from Discord or Twitch. Oh, wild, because I got one from Discord because it announces on my, like, it gives me a notification because it's not me that's making the notification. It's technically StreamCord. So I see it in Discord, but I don't know. That's very odd. Apparently my browser sources are not working. That's very, very strange. So the chat box is broken down here and then all the little like emote explosions. So Mariners, thank you so much for your subscription. I really, really appreciate that. Koala, good to see you, Koala. Are you a Zelda person? I can't remember. In a nutshell, the game is absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. However, I do think I have to stream it because I don't have time to play it. If I don't stream it, I get, what, an hour each night to play it unless I just don't sleep. And if I don't sleep, like I didn't last night, I'm tired, I'm cranky, and that's a problem. So I might just have to, just stream it because I don't have time to play otherwise. I did honestly play most of Mother's Day. I went to church and had actually a really, really lovely, lovely time at church. They did a lovely thing for all the ladies, and my girls were in like primary, which is, Charlotte was in her class and Audrey was in nursery. Good day, X. How are you? How's it going? Happy you're here. It's hard enough not to get spoiled. I know. I try not to read or look at anything. And I understand that by streaming it, I'm gonna probably turn a lot of people away because people don't want spoilers. But I really don't think I have the time to play the game without actually streaming it because that's the only time I set aside for myself during the day when Auden is asleep. But for now, I'm still streaming Dredge because I still want to finish that. So I don't have any plans to stream it just yet, but I think there's a chance that I will probably have to stream some of, maybe not I'll probably stream it and play offline if that works for everybody. I don't know how other people do it. I've never done that before. I've never played a game where I've like played offline, but then also streamed it and like bounced back between the two. So I don't know if that's like allowed. I saw the notification in Discord on the, but usually I get a beep and it shows on the taskbar. Oh, I don't know. My, like I said, my browser sources don't seem to be working right now. So that's awesome because I couldn't get words on stream to come up as a browser source. I could only get it to come up as a, I just had to do like a screen window capture or whatever. See? And none of my alerts are working either because they're all browser sources. I hate that. Boo. DJ, welcome. Jordachi, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Alcondros. Thank you so much for the subscription, Jordachi. I appreciate that so much. Oh man. Now here's where I'm confused. Why is the sound coming through, but the visual isn't? That is very strange. That doesn't make any sense. I have so many questions. Why is those things? Boo. Oh my gosh, Mariners, wow. Oh, thank you guys so much. Nice. Gifted to Pseudo Swede. I love Pseudo Swede's name. I would be happy to sing song snippets for you guys if you want them. I'm confused as to why Twitch is not working. I don't know if it's Twitch. No, I don't know. It's obviously not Twitch because the alert is coming through, but for whatever reason, my alert box is not working all the way. And both my alert boxes are, they're like browser sources. So they're like a URL source. And I couldn't get my words on stream browser source to work either. So apparently all my browser sources are just broken. And I don't know what that means. I thought it was just the words on stream, but apparently it's all of them. So I don't know if I need to, I do need to update OBS. I'm scared to do that because every time I do that, I feel like something breaks and I have to like go back and fix it. But apparently I need something. Jane, how are you? I did get to play Zelda yesterday. Yesterday, honestly, was really lovely. I had a really, really lovely, lovely Mother's Day. It was a far cry from what my Mother's Day was last year when both my girls had pink eye and Charlotte had strep. It was probably one of the worst weekends ever. So it was really lovely. Ander was home most of the day and was able to help out. And have I told you guys this? Guess who's getting a trampoline for her kids? We have friends in our congregation who are PCSing, which is permanent change of station. So they're leaving with the military to Germany and they can't take almost any of their stuff with them. And they have a full-sized trampoline, complete with a net, a pad that goes around the springs, everything. And she was like, it's yours if you want it. So I get a free trampoline, woo woo, but Ander is not happy about it. And I feel kind of bad because he has explicitly expressed that he does not want a trampoline. So we've never purchased a trampoline. But when I found out she was just giving it away, I was like, that's like a $400 thing. And our kids have nothing to do out in the backyard. And frankly, you are not the one that's home with the girls all summer. I need something for them to do outside. And honestly, Charlotte's too afraid to jump very high and Auden can't even jump very high. Anders says any ER nurse you talk to will tell you that trampolines are a bad idea. And I was like, dude, I never had an ER visit when I was younger, growing up with a trampoline, and I have nothing but the greatest memories of jumping on our trampoline. It was the one toy we never outgrew, no matter how old we got. So, I don't know. Oh, anchor the trampoline. Oh, that's good. We get really high wind here. Ours flipped with high winds, no fun flipping and flattening it. Okay, all right. That is good to know. That is good to know. What? We got a hype train? Oh, X, that was so kind of you. Man, you are so nice. I wish my things were happening. There should be like little emote explosions and all sorts of fun things. Man, lame. I appreciate that so much. Seriously, if anybody wants song snippets, although Jordachi says you should scat the Zelda theme since everyone is currently all about some Tears of the Kingdom. Oh man, I can't scat, but, I don't have many memories of playing on the trampoline. Too many concussions. I get it. I know that injuries can happen, but injuries can happen doing all sorts of things. I know that you heighten the chances of injuries happening, but I really think we should give it a try. And I said it was a free trial, and Andrew was like, it's not a free trial though, because if we get it and then somebody ends up in the ER, that's a whole bunch of money we have to spend. And I was like, all right, that's fair. So it's just something that we've actually just kind of agreed to disagree on. And Andrew was like, I'm not going to tell you you can't have it. I'm just telling you I wholeheartedly oppose it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to accept that. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to go get all the parts. So we're going to, and if we lived somewhere that didn't have limestone about a foot down, I would dig it into the yard. But we do live somewhere where it's impossible to dig down. Oh, like bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da da ba da ba da da ba da ba ba da da ba 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 da ba Hey, sweet! Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I can't remember that name. Sick Parvis Oh, I remember that person. Yeah. Parvis. Okay, I think that was from Borderlands? Uncharted. Shoot, I can't remember. That is one of my favorite video game theme songs of all time. And if you are right, okay, so this isn't a spoiler at all because this happens in Breath of the Wild as well. Pseudo Swede. Thanks to Mariners. I agree. Thank you to Mariners. Mariners, this is to you. So when you're riding on a horse in Breath of the Wild, there are two songs that play. And they begin with like this little light piano. But then if you listen closely, there's either a violin solo of Zelda's Lullaby that plays, which happened probably for like the first half, and you have to be riding on your horse for a long time. But that's there's kind of this little like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like on piano. But if you listen for a while, Zelda's Lullaby plays, and it's really pretty and sweet, and it's uplifting, and it's great. But every once in a while, if you're riding on your horse for long enough, that little piano thing will come in, but it'll sound slightly different. And sure enough, there is a lone, I think it's a viola, maybe, that does the main, like Link's main theme. And I remember the very first time I heard it, I almost started to cry. Because Breath of the Wild doesn't have a whole lot of like background music. There's like little riffs here and little riffs there, and there's a little bit more background music in Tears of the Kingdom. But, oh my gosh, you guys! I don't ever know what to do for hype trains. You guys are so nice, man. I don't have anything. See, and none of my alerts are working. Gee, dang it! I don't even have like confetti or whatever. I don't even have anything. You guys are so nice, man. You guys are so cool. Thanks for marking that, Shane. Appreciate it. I prefer the ABR version. ABR. Who's ABR? What is ABR? Also, I'm keeping my eyes peeled on my baby because she didn't nap 3 out of 3 days last week. And our baby book says if your kid is consistently playing 5 days out of the week, it's time to drop the nap. And so that's dangerously close to 5 days out of a week. So I'm keeping my eyes on her because, oh my gosh. I remember almost hyperextending my knee on a trampoline and accidentally jumping into my cousin's head. I know what the risks are. I know. But Auden loves the trampoline at our friend's house. And Charlotte loves it too, but she's too afraid to like jump really high. I think a lot of the problem comes when you get like many kids and the kids that aren't your kids, because I remember we never had any problems with just the 3 of us, but if we ever invited like friends over that didn't want to follow the rules, that's when trouble happened. Giga brain idea. Attach Velcro to the inside of the cage, then make safety vests. That is actually really brilliant. Chug. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. My throat is on fire. Oh my gosh. It's the carbonation. It's, do you see my eyes? They're watering. Oh my gosh, I've never ever chugged Dr. Pepper before. I still have a little bit left. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I love you for that. I just chugged a whole bunch of Dr. Pepper. Hi, Michael. I feel like I'm kind of a... Oh, I need to turn on my fan. I'm hot. I feel like I'm kind of a mess today because... I haven't done anything with my hair, so I had to, like, bobby pin back the little... Oh my gosh. So I'm really sensitive to cold. Like, my teeth are really sensitive to cold and my throat's really sensitive to cold. And this is, like, this comes straight from our little fridge outside in our garage, and so... like, the cold stuff makes me cough, and it just hurts my throat. That was really intense. I don't want to burp in the microphone. X is ready for it. Okay. We just had a hype train, which was great, but I chugged a bunch of Dr. Pepper, and now I feel... No, I'm okay. But I'm gonna have to go get a second Dr. Pepper probably halfway through. No, it's okay. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, I just scratched myself on the chin. I have to trim my nails. Ow. Man. Oh. Take another one. We would play the game where everyone tried to sweep the legs of everyone else in midair. Good times. Also, I'm undefeated. No one ever took me off my feet. We had a couple different games we'd play. But honestly, Auden just wants to kind of bounce around, and Charlotte just kind of wants to bounce around. And I actually really want a place that we can, A, make like a little fort kind of like underneath it that's shaded, and B, we can put the sprinkler underneath it and have the girls jump in the sprinkler. I have nothing but great memories of our trampoline growing up. And it's free. It's free. Complete with a net and everything. So I'm not that worried about it. And Ander was like, it's no different than if I got a motorcycle. And I was like, yes, it is. Because with a motorcycle, you are dealing with other vehicles that may not see you on the road. I don't see the similarities. Wow, level 3, really? Oh man, you guys are so cool. You have to recreate that elf scene with the 2-liter chug. Okay, if I were to ever chug something like that, it would have to be room temperature because I can't do it with cold. I've just always been super sensitive to cold, like my teeth, like I said, my teeth and my throat, super sensitive. So I can't, like Ander can chug a super cold, refrigerated, like ice cold bottle of water. I can't do that. It starts to just hurt after a while. That was what hurt. It's like freezing my throat on the way down. I've had one of those burps. It was glorious. Isn't there a video, or there was like a TikTok challenge a while back where like you were supposed to drink a whole thing of Sprite without burping or something? I've seen some insane videos. Okay. I do not want to burp into the microphone. You guys are so nice. You guys are so nice. I actually just received, a Twitch payout 2 days ago, and I have you guys to thank, and I'm very grateful for that because this allows me to pay off a bill, actually, like pay off like a debt. Like I can actually put the final payment on one of Charlotte's emergency room visit from forever ago. So I really appreciate that so much. It makes me feel like I'm kind of helping Ander out in a very, very small way. It was worth it. Worth it. So I just want to let you know how much I appreciate that. Mother's Day was a Stroutlog. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom? Are you a Zelda fan? I can't remember who is a Zelda fan and who isn't. But I did get to play pretty uninterrupted yesterday for about 3 hours after I got home from church, and it was great. We had I had a really nice time, and actually I got to be relatively uninterrupted because Charlotte was in doing like her own screens and stuff. And she wants to watch me play, but then she wants to be like here. And she wants to like do all the fusing and the Ultra Hand and all that stuff by herself. And I was telling the watch party this. I was like, it's really hard because I understand that she's a gamer too. And like, I don't want to quench that. But at the same time, I'm like, I've been waiting 6 years for this. This is my game. Let me play my game. This is not your game. Just let me do this. And there's really no reason for her for when she says, can I make the thing or whatever? There's really no reason for me to say no, other than the fact that I'm like, this is my game. No, I don't want you to play it. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. After chugging 5 cans of Mountain Dew, did you burp at all? Like while you were chugging the 5 cans of Mountain Dew? Ugh. I do not like the way Mountain Dew tastes. Also, my alerts are broken. The sound comes through, but none of the visuals come through. I don't know why, but it is what it is, so I'm sorry. Kept it at bay. Oh. At least you didn't tell her to get her own 100. Yeah, I was like, I was just like, fine, okay, that's fine. But she has told me on multiple occasions. She's told me she doesn't like when she can't just she doesn't have just the opportunity to go anywhere and has I mean right now in her little Breath of the Wild like file that she has, that's somebody else's completed file, I think she has like 20,000 rupees or something. Like the possibilities for her are endless because the game was done, it's over, and she can run around and do whatever she wants. I also think Tears of the Kingdom is harder. I think the baddies are smarter. They're still stupid, but they're smarter, and there are a lot more of them, and there are a lot more like species of them, I guess, because I feel like in Breath of the Wild there's really there's Lizalfos, there's Bokoblins, there are Moblins, and then there are the big guys, but those are kind of few and far between. And then there are the little like magical wizard guys that like shoot at you with magic or whatever they're called. What are they called? Still coming. But I feel like there are already so many more bad guys in Tears of the Kingdom, which is great. I think that's actually great. But I'm absolutely loving it so far. And one of my favorite things about it, yeah, they're like wizards, but they're like,
shall not.
What are they called? Charlotte would know. What are they called? They like jump around in the air and they make these funny little noises, and they're elemental. Like there's an electronic one, and then or like a lightning-ish one, and then there's an ice one. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. Wizrobes. Thank you, Chain. Yes, Wizrobes. But I feel like Tears of the Kingdom has more. It's really amazing. Oh, thanks, Koala. This is to you. It's really amazing that they've taken things that are so much the same from Breath of the Wild and turned it completely on its head and made it totally different. It's really incredible. And I had such a great, I had a super great time. I played Tears of the Kingdom for 4 hours and gathered 1 rupee. Dude, you can't find rupees very many places. You really have to just sell stuff. You have to find, the best way to make money is to find stones and sell stones to Beetle or whoever else. That is honestly the best way to make money. But I'm finding those stones kind of hard to find. But anyway, I love everything they've done. I am so enamored with it. I cried. I posted a video on my YouTube channel of my like raw crying reaction to like the beginning. I totally cried. There were a lot of emotions. It was a really emotional time. But I'm really excited and I'm hoping to kind of take my time with it. But like I said, I might just kind of have to stream it because I don't really have a lot of time throughout the week. And I'm not going to have time on Sundays either because this last Sunday was Mother's Day, so Andrew was home, but he's not going to be home every other Sunday. Cooked food fetches a good price too. Oh, I never thought about selling my cooked food. I wonder. Alejandro says my favorite was the guy that lost his balance and hit his head on his garage door. Oh yes, that guy. I remember. I know the video you're talking about. He drank like a whole Sprite or something, and yeah, he was very messed up. I can't do regular Mountain Dew anymore, but Baja Blast, 20-ounce bottle. Ugh. I haven't had a Mountain Dew in, gosh, years and years and years and years and years. But overall, it was a great weekend. We had a really good time. My mom and I celebrated Mother's Day on Saturday night. I celebrated my mom on Saturday night. We took the girls to a Chick-fil-A. And oh shoot, I hope this doesn't screw up my... If I suddenly don't respond for a second, it's because this totally screwed up my computer source. But it shouldn't. Okay. Apparently I'm using my Joy-Cons today. Because I was wildly unprepared. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I feel like today, I feel like I've been wildly unprepared for this mess. It's just absolutely crazy. I haven't done anything with my hair. I did go treat myself to my favorite lip color from Ulta Beauty for my Mother's Day gift. And I love it, and it smells so good. I knew it. Susie runs on batteries, and now she fears they'll run out. Farrell posted a link in the Discord to a song called Pancake Love, I think, or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my soundtrack. This is I didn't know it until I heard it, but this is the song that plays in my head 24/7. I never knew that there was an actual song, but this is it. This is absolutely Susie in a nutshell. That's it, 100%. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I had to, yeah, it's kind of, when I turned 30, I was like, I feel like I look old and gross, so I want some things to help me kind of feel better about myself. So I walked into a makeup store for the first time in like years and years and years, and I got like some brow powder, and I really wanted a lip color. And I spent hours with associates going through all these different lip colors, and it turns out what I needed was a tinted lip balm. I don't need a lipstick, I just need a tinted lip balm. It's kind of pricey for a tinted lip balm, but you know what? Treat yourself. Treat yourself. And I buy one, what, like every 3 years or something? It's lip balm. It's gonna last me forever. Jordachi went out with Mama on Friday. Sundays are a busy work day for me, so no chance of Mother's Day celebrations. Oh my gosh, Cecily, how are you? Are you playing Tears of the Kingdom? I can't remember if you're a Zelda fan or not. It's like all we've been talking about. Something does happen. I know. Well, and now I don't have lash extensions anymore. And just last night I was FaceTiming my dad and stepmom, and she was like, "Susie, you look so tired. Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine. I just don't have eyelash extensions anymore." Thank you. Thank you for rubbing that in. I didn't say that, but I was like, yes, I'm fine. I just don't look as put together anymore because I don't have eyelash extensions anymore. I put on lash strips to be on camera, but then I take them off immediately after I go live. Cecily, it's so good to see you. How are you? Tinted lip balm. Tinted lip balm. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment in Rosé. And let me tell you, taking a toddler into a makeup store was a disaster. They don't have carts, so she was just like pulling things off of shelves. I was like, wow, this was a huge mistake. Ugh. Eyelash extensions really are. They're the fountain of youth. That is a very true statement. And I am desperate to try and find somebody in this area that can do them for me, but I haven't been able to find anybody yet. And when I went out on a limb and went to go see somebody that I knew probably wasn't as good as I hoped, I paid the price for it, and my eyes got all irritated, and I had to take the extensions off myself, and oh, it was a mess. So, you need to do your research. Zelda fan, yes! But I haven't been able to play many games. I'm doing well. Moved in the beginning of April and still unpacking. Moving is so much work. I am so sorry. But I hope it was a good I hope it was like a good thing. That's great. Congratulations on that. I think so. I don't have a lot of time to play games either. I literally only play games when I stream. But for Mother's Day, I did play a whole bunch of Tears of the Kingdom, and it was great. And I loved every minute of it. But why? Why this countdown? Ugh. Ugh. Happy Mother's Day, you mother! That was good. That was good. That was so good of you. I love that. I love that for your mom. It was good. It was really good overall. It was really, really good. But as I've played Tears of the Kingdom, I'm like, man, I don't really have much of a choice. If I want to make it through this game in any sort of with any sort of speed, I'm gonna have to stream this. But we'll finish Dredge first. Totally a good thing. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. I like cracked my fingernail across. I square off my fingernails. That's just kind of how they naturally grow. And so I have these kind of sharp edges when I don't have nail polish on them. And I literally feel like I cut a hole in my chin earlier today. Okay, I need to... This weekend was the scuffiest weekend ever. Well, I don't know what scuffy means, but I really love that word. It's a good one. Also, Auden is not asleep yet, so... If she's not asleep by 3, I'm gonna have to call the stream early. And I'll... you know what? I better write this down. Monday, day 1. She did not nap. It's Lou! Lou, are you a Zelda fan? Do you like playing Zelda? I need to know from everybody, because... Not that it matters, because I love you either way, but I'm just curious. Because like, I went through all my life just thinking everybody played Zelda, and then all of a sudden, I started meeting people that didn't, and I was like, what do you play? And I know there's a whole world of games out there that aren't Zelda, but I was very confused. So we're in this really sketchy, super spooky place. Whoa! Where there's a monster that's living in the... Whoa, this camera is so different than Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. What is it that I was... Breath of the Wild was Dadbod's first Zelda experience. The game Zelda, yes. The Princess Zelda, no. That is a great answer. I feel that. I feel the same way. Like, I have love for Zelda, but, like, I definitely, I feel that. Okay. I had to talk without my tongue touching the roof of my mouth or anywhere. I don't understand. I have, okay. How do I, oh. Okay. Oh.
Oh. It's right ahead. Alright, we're gonna move real fast. Oh, hurry! Oh, I don't know how I can get through here. Oh my. There's a fire. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He hands as you pull ashore. Right here. From that look on your face, I see you've encountered the local wretched they can see. You join him by the fire. I'm Peanut Butter, and you are Ellie. Oh, you're an airman. Okay. And we're so happy on our little bit of bread. I remember the day that I first saw you, and you got it covered with your little Ellie friend. You are sweet, and I am hunky. You're so fat. Well, I'm working on that. 'Cause I'm Peanut Butter, and you are Ellie, and we're so happy on our little piece of bread. Oh, there's my hammer. Okay. I know, interpret. I've been trying to rid him from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. the boy called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us do things. I asked you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went out in the fog, crashing into trees and racing into the water. Those that survived rallied here under the boughs of a giant tree. Baby! Here's your family. But it offered a scant protection before I could help. No. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled. Picked off by fiends of the forest. Also, I just realized this upcoming event is also wrong. Does that say April 7th? Holy moly, I haven't updated that in forever. I can help.
You have the look. She's got the look. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. Okay. Dog tags! Hey! I have dog tags, right? Didn't I get dog tags? I think I did get dog tags. But I've only got tags from the ones You must understand. I never found all their buddies. I don't know who this person, what he's supposed to sound like. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. I will find that useful, thank you. I also have a dog. I also had a thought about the dog. I feel like in each area...
I understand!
Don't I have dog tags? Oh, nice. Jay, I need a haircut too. I'm jealous, actually. You're so fat. And I'm working on that. Rumi, good to see you. How are you? That Thunderjaw is looking mighty appealing. Maybe I'll become like Rumi. Build fun things. As long as I don't have to paint, because I can't paint. I'm a bad paintress. I thought I had dog tags. If I were a rich man. Okay, I think that's everything, but I am literally almost positive I have dog tags. Did I not get dog tags? Because didn't you guys tell me to put them on the dog? Maybe they're in my storage. Which is here, consequently. Oh, over here. Okay, so I could have sworn I had dog tags somewhere. What? I will absolutely let you know. And actually, from what that post that Dadbods posted said, it didn't seem like it was going to be much more than the tall neck, Lego tall neck. I don't know. We'll see. There are a lot of things I want to buy right now, and I have to, like, prioritize. Get over here. I have a thought. So, anytime I've ever done, like quests or whatever for people, if you, like, they're all in the same area. So, if you, like, if somebody asks you to do something, it's going to be in the same area. And since I found that dog over by that place, I wonder if I should go talk to the researcher. I have an idea. I think somebody suggested to vendor it. I swear I got dog tags. Did I sell them? I wouldn't have let me sell them. Hello? Maybe I would have. Oh my. Okay. You know what, old man? Tell me. You know what? No, I know what I need to do. I just need to go around and find stuff. I need to go around and find, like... Okay, so now we know it has a name. It's called a mind sucker. That's fair. It does seem very intent on mind sucking, I guess. Wait. No. I need my map. Okay, yep, they're all... I swear. Can I explode that? Oh, it's coming. It's gonna be here. Do I have an explosive on me? Dang it. Okay, I do have explosives. Stop it. I do have explosives. They're just not on me at the moment. Okay, my storage. Yeah. See. There we go. Whoa. What? No. This. Okay. I'm becoming mixed up with my controls because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom all weekend. Okay. Honestly, it's wonderful. I love it. It's everything I hoped it would be. It's amazing. It's so lovely to be back in that world again. I love that it's like the same map, but it's not the same map. It's really crazy the way they did that. It's also very similar to the way Link Between Worlds actually did it. Because Link Between Worlds is the same map as... Same map as Link to the Past, but it's totally different. Like, it's the same layout? No. It's the same kind of worlds, but it's entirely different. It's really cool. I've never seen a game do that before. Okay. We gotta be on the lookout. Mind suckers. What am I doing? Going back this way. So this is a jungle. Okay. That seems accurate. It does indeed. So we're looking for like plane crashes, I think. So oh crap. Dang it all to... I can totally... What? This is where I just was. Oh. Okay. Alright. Makes sense. Kind of. Man, you tap something. And boom, your hole is damaged. Damage. So scary. I don't want a mine sucker to come. What? You can mark the map? I did not know this. Do you guys not recall me saying this multiple times, being like, man, I wish you could mark this map? Wow. Okay. That is really good to know. Man. Okay, where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go right here. This X, right there. That is where I'm trying to go. Yep, right there. So I have to... turn around every now and then I get a little... Oh, I see it over there. Yep, that's it. Magical things that we're gonna dredge. Whoa. Okay. Whatever this thing is. Yep, that's a good place for it. Oh, it's a mortar frame. Okay. Oh, here's more. I don't have space for you right now. I think what I need is like... This place makes me so nervous. Oh, that's a fire. That's a fire. Okay. Are we ever gonna figure out what happens with these rocks? These rocks are like, they hum. You put your hand on it, nothing happens. P.S. You can mark them. Shocker. I was thinking to myself, in this day and age, you cannot tell me that these devs did not think for you to be able to put markers on the map when your map is huge. We're running out of daylight. Dude, chain. Yeah, that was like, that was like straight up, straight from the heart. Like, oh, It really got me. And it wasn't even like the music or anything. Or something. Oh! Ah! It's coming! It's coming. Where's it? Where? Oh! Oh! That's it! There it is! No! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! It's sucking my mind. Oh man, beans! Okay. Dang it! Where's my place that I need to go? Where's this safe place? This is definitely... Ah! Oh! My gosh! Everything is terrible. What? I beg your pardon? Holy Hera. Thank you. Need to get on out of here. Oh, here's another one. Found another one. Oh, look, dog tags. Okay. Yeah, I just like the whole idea that like I was finally playing the Zelda game that we've been waiting for so long, and just I don't know, just kind of the like I said, I have so many memories all wrapped up in that I am stuck. Oh my. Oh my. I think that's it. Oh. Oh, it does. It makes me like see things. What the heck, man? I hate this place so much. I can't get out of this place. I have so many questions. Okay. I do not even know where the fruit I am. I am nowhere near the rickety pontoon. That's for dang sure. My gosh. So I have to go to the left. Okay. Go to the left. I'm freaking out, man. Freaking out. Oh, kind of sort of recognize where I am. Okay. This place. No. 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 Everything is damaged. You know what? We're gonna sleep here. We're gonna sleep here. Do not watch Susie on speakers, otherwise the neighbors will wonder what happened to your bird. I know. I'm so sorry. I don't think about it. I just react. Then I get so nervous. Found part of the mortar. I also found some dog tags. I swear I had dog tags. There's no way. There is no way I could have sold them if they were part of a quest. Oh, thank you, my good sir. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Yes, there's a whole bunch of crazy business. All right, okay, okay. I'm not freaking out anymore, but my boat really needs help. So we are gonna just go. Oh, this way. Okay. Okay, I recognize you. Oh man, I damaged. You guys, I don't have any working engines. Oh my gosh. I'm a little, what is it called? Tugboat. A little, no, I'm not even a tugboat. I can't tug anything. Oh, hallelujah. Oh man, I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on. Do I even have a working? Oh, I have one teeny weeny little prop. Wow. Yeah, I feel like I found some last time. Yo, traveling merchant, I need your help a lot. Like a lot. Wow. Wow. Do you see all this damage? Damage. So much damage. Wow. Please fix all my business. I am and indeed, I need a tugboat. Okay, I don't think I have any... I could have sworn I had dog tags. But I'll move this over. Because that is good. And then I can move these over. I'm trying to remember all my controls here. Okay, yep, yes. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I have to do that. I think I can just go over here and be like, move to storage. Yep. That can also go to storage because that's taking up a lot of space. I think I can put the dog in storage. That I think makes me... Oh, see it. Seen it. I've seen it again. Like, I don't even want to fish here. I just want to get out. Oh! Oh! Oh my. Dad, I do not have time. To do any dredging. Not when there's a freaking mine sucker. This is all new. Question marks added to the cabin. Okay. Yeah, I was in deep trouble, man. Oh. Need... Where did he go, George? Now I don't even remember where that airplane was. Find me. There it is. Quick. Oh. Can he come at me while I'm dredging? Of course he can. Get out. Get to the chopper. Ah! No! Okay. I don't want to run into anything else. Okay. Alright, that was good. That was good. Way to go, Susie. Oh! That is dredging stuff. Okay. My camera covers up a lot of what I'm doing over on the left side of the screen, and I am sorry. Oh! I got dog tags. Well, would you look at that? Well, okay, then. How many dog tags are we? Oh, it is dark. It is that time. She's... Oh, we are so far... I'm so turned around! I don't have a freaking clue where I am. Good.
Gracious. Oh! Smack bang. Ran right into that old rickety pontoon. Well, Autumn's not completely asleep, but she's almost asleep at 2:30. What do I even do with that? I guess she can sleep for an hour. Unless she starts partying in there again. Okay. Have I found them all? Yeah. Oh, I have a crab pot. I have like my like satanic crab pot down here. I don't know if all those can fit. Okay. Have any of you ever seen horseshoe crabs like in real life? They're so creepy. I remember my family went out to Cape Cod one summer, and there were horseshoe crabs everywhere. When the tide would go out, we'd run out and find all these horseshoe crabs. They're gross. They're really cool, though. Definitely prehistoric, for sure. They are something. They're quite something. And I was brave enough to, like, pick one up and flip it over and see all its creepy little legs underneath. Good times. Good times all around. Oh, I think my sister got 2 ticks while we were in Cape Cod. One on her head and one up in her ear. We noticed it on our way home from Cape Cod. It was like up inside one of the folds of her ear. Her ears. We were at a restaurant, and I was like, there's something in Katie's ear. It was a tick. I've never had a tick. Okay. I have to go straight. I think... Oh! He's right there. I think we're gonna use that weird contraption in the middle of this lake. Jungle. Ocean. Found parts. Yeah, I have noticed those. Oh, so there are multiples of them. How do we get the mine suckers into the traps? Well, live bait. Is it safe? No. It is not.
3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Oh. Okay. What? Is that an alligator gar? Oh man, so I have to do fishing. Dang it. Boo. Okay. What about the second one? Okay. How about third one? I remember coming across those, but I was not in a position to be able to fish for them. Okay, well, I have more dog tags. I guess I should ask this. In one of the traps I've constructed in the lagoons, they're marked on your map. Okay. Nope, 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 yep, yes, nope, okay. More dog tags. So we are going to use those traps. Oh, thank you. Good sir. I don't know how many more dog tags I need. Actually, I think that's a side quest. I don't think I have to bring him dog tags. I know I got dog tags last time. Oh. We're hunting. Hunting for depth fish. That's dredging. There he is. Oh! Maybe I can get stuck somewhere. Maybe these things will actually do me a favor. Oh, that's one I need. A gar. Haha! I knew it. Okay. That's good. I thought it was an alligator gar. It is not. Just a gar. I think those are the same thing. No, I think those are different. Yes. Ander would know. Whoa, gross. Speaking of Ander reminded me of a story the other day that I had completely forgotten. One night, Ander was out. He had just gotten home from fishing or something, and he was out. He was sitting in his truck, and he heard 2 guys yelling at each other. And he looked out his truck window, and sure enough, there were 2 guys that were... Oh, nope, that's not what I want. This is stupid. This is gonna take forever, and I'm gonna die! No! That's where we're putting the bait, you mine-sucker. So he heard these 2 guys arguing, so he, you know, pulled the boat over, or the truck over, and one of the guys started wailing on the other one, and Ander was like, whoa! You know, he pulled the truck up beside them and was like, hey, break it up! Like, he wasn't about to throw himself physically between them. The guy that got beaten up was just kind of sat, like, over... Oh, I can hear him, I think. Spanish. You. yeah, you're one. Hooray! And the guy on the ground was yelling at him. And Ander was like, what the heck happened? And the guy on the ground, the guy that had been doing the punching was like, he killed my dog. And Ander was like, what? And he basically explained to him that this guy was his roommate and that he'd always had like anger problems. And he said, I got home from work one day and I couldn't find my dog. And he'd always hated my dog. And I was really worried and I was really sketched out. And I noticed the trash had been taken out. And he pointed over the dumpster and he goes, my dog's in the dumpster. And Ander was like, you've got to be kidding. And he went over to the dumpster and sure enough. So he was like, you know what? I don't blame you for, yeah, it was awful. It was so awful. And Ander helped him like call the cops. And Ander was like, let the cops handle it. Tell them exactly what happened. And the other guy, the guy that had done the guy that had killed the dog, just sat there. He had nothing to say for himself. Nothing. Yeah, and then Ander was like, all right, well, let's both of us. But Ander was like, let's call the cops, you know. But the guy just broke down and started sobbing. And I completely forgot about this. I had completely forgotten about that. But he had said, like, he came home that night and told me all about it, and then he posted about it on Facebook, and for like a week everybody was super invested and they were like, what happened to the guy? And I think he was convicted, and I think he actually did time. But I say this lightly, but like Ander was like, I don't blame him in the slightest. And we told Charlotte this, and Charlotte was like, but violence is never the answer. And we were like, that's right, but we can understand because that's cruelty against an innocent creature. And it's awful, absolutely awful. I had just, and I don't tell the story to be a downer. It's just an interesting story that Ander experienced, and I obviously I am not one for animal cruelty, but and I'm not one for violence, but but animal cruelty is never okay, ever. So Ander was like, my opinion changed real quick when he was, you know, he broke it up and was like, hey, like, stop, break it up. And then the guy was like, he killed my dog. And Ander was like, well, maybe I should just let him. Maybe I should just let him. But he was like, I was worried he was going to kill him. I was worried he was just going to, you know, keep hitting him. And anyway, the other guy didn't have anything to say for himself. And Ander didn't really talk much to the other guy, but he waited there until the cops got there. But he came home and he was like, I cannot imagine. And the guy had been nervous about leaving his dog with his roommate, but he didn't have a choice. Like, he had to work, and he was worried about it, but he didn't have much of a choice. So, can I blow up the mine sucker? Question. That's our girl. Yes, she was like, violence isn't the answer. But I was like, you can bet that if somebody tries to hurt you, I'd be on them, like, you know, before they could say anything. I said, you have to remember that, you know, somebody has to come to the rescue. We can't just sit around and wait for the cops to get there if somebody is actively hurting an animal or hurting a child. I said, if you can bet that if somebody, like that one day I was walking with Auden, so I made this dog spray that I put in my stroller. I put water and vinegar and 1 drop of Anders Da Bomb hot sauce. That's my dog spray. I have it set on a stream, and I haven't had to use it yet, which I'm actually kind of sad about. But I made this dog spray because I come across loose dogs on my walk all the time in our neighborhood. They're dogs that are off leashes, that are, you know, they're out wandering around. They obviously got out of their yard. And I did that because I came across some dog. Oh, this is what I need. I came across, you know, I was walking one day and I came across this dog that was out. And it came running toward me. And for a split second, I was frozen. And I remember thinking, what would I do if this dog suddenly just launched itself at my baby? I would kill it. I would have to kill, like, I wouldn't have a choice. I would take it down until it was, you know, I'd either choke it out or whatever. I mean, I guess I don't say I would kill it. But like, mom instinct, that dog's going down. And I will do whatever I have to do to take that dog down. Would I want to kill it? No, of course not. But I would want to make sure it does not hurt my baby. And that's what Ander said. Ander was like, if a dog tries to attack your kid, you kill it. If that's what it takes. I mean, hopefully that's not what it takes, but it could be. So I made dog spray with just 1 drop of Da Bomb hot sauce inside it. And now I'm like, all right, any loose dogs out here anywhere? Sounds stupid, but those dogs were mean. And I was like, look, man, like I live here too. Like I'm just trying to take my baby on a walk. You don't have to get angry. It's fine. Everybody just calm down. I don't know where these other, you know what? Maybe they're nightfish. Might be nightfish. Oh, I went in the wrong direction. Maybe, possibly, yeah, he's like over there. Where were those eel-looking things? I know I found them. Can we bait the trap with mushrooms? Yes, we have a lot. Oh, these are a long, thin eel. Okay. Just went away. Okay, here's another funny story about Ander. Funny story. So there was this fishing dock he used to fish at where the oh, you know where I am, I think. So yeah. He used to go fishing at this lake, and the dock was literally like the end of the road. It was just like the road just, oh, they were right there. Of course they were. The road just like went straight into the water. There were tons of signs, and there were like a lot of lights, but it was relatively dark over there. Like there were flashing lights on the signs, but everybody knew that there was a dock down there. It was at the back of this really, really, violence isn't always a solution, but it is a solution. Truth. So anyway, he gets there one morning at like, I don't know, 5 a.m. or something, and there are all these people there. One of them, there were some news cars there. Some person runs up to them and they're like, sir, are you aware that a body was found in this lake, or a car was found in this lake, or that there's a person in this lake or something? And Ander was like, whoa, what? And they said, do you feel like this boat ramp is unsafe? And he was like, well, I mean, it's literally just the end of a road. There's no, oh, gross. Okay, that's some chum. It's delicious. And they were like, do you feel like this ramp is unsafe? And he goes, well, I mean, for somebody that doesn't know this road ends in a boat ramp, I guess technically you could say it's unsafe, but there are signs everywhere, there are lights everywhere, and I think in order to miss all that, I think you'd have to be pretty either inebriated, or you'd have to be really tired, or you would have to be driving into the lake on purpose. And so they took these little, like little remarks from him or whatever. They interviewed him for a minute. Thanks, Femi. And, like 2 days later, there was a news article that came out that said, oh, I know what it was. Ander came in to me and he goes, hey, guess what? I found a dead body. And I was like, what? And he showed me the article, and they were like, 5:00 a.m. Steiner Ranch boat ramp, or Lake Austin boat ramp. Fisherman Anders Miney notices something sinister in the water. And they said he straight up found a body. Ander did not find a body. And I was like, well, apparently you can't trust the news. Who knew? Shocker. So anytime, oh, I need 2 of these. So anytime like a news article comes out or something, I'll always be like, yeah, but this is this website or whatever. And Anna goes, yeah, and remember once I found a dead body? I'm like, it's true. You are right. So don't believe everything you read. And then I think somebody actually like at my work was like, well, this was on this, there was some news article that they were freaking out about. And I was like, okay, well, for the record, that's the same news station that claimed Ander found a dead body. So just want to throw that out there. I would not, oh man. Would not believe that news station. I don't know if we ever figured out what happened with that car. I don't know if we ever found out if the person drove in there purposely or if they or if it was accidental. I don't know. Like, I can see how somebody who didn't know that the ramp was there, but there are signs everywhere. It's not as brightly lit as it probably should be, but it's you know, it's really close to a bunch of neighborhoods, or yeah, like a bunch of little neighborhoods, and I don't know, I can see the people around there being like, we don't want all these bright lights. It was a really wealthy neighborhood too, so I can totally see them all be like, we don't want bright lights. I don't know. Okay, what do I need this? Oh, we're so close. Yeah, fake news, alternative facts. Andrew found a dead body. JK, no he didn't. He did see the dog in a dumpster though, so he was like, yep. And he said, I remember just looking over at that guy and just being like, dude, you're screwed, man. I don't know, you have no way to defend yourself. Shame on you. It's awful. I can't imagine having that much hate or something. Oh, I think the fish. Ah! Whoa, that is really cool, but I've got something coming at me. Oh, I think the fish in my thing, in my live well, is rotting right now. So sorry. Have I ever seen a dead body? I have not. No, not outside of a funeral. No. I consider myself pretty lucky that I've never seen a real, like, dead body. My grandma, when she was really, really little, she came across... Oh, I think it's gone now. I think it, like, dissolved. Oh, yep. See, it dissolved into rot. A slow swirl twists its body, stretching it toward an unseen dimension. Here. Sell that. Sorry, can I not sell that? What am I doing? Oh, I'm in my storage. Okay. My grandma and her friend, when they were younger, were the first ones to come across a car accident one time. Yeah. She saw some things that she wished she hadn't. And then, of course, I haven't actually seen a dead body, but I did see something called red asphalt when I was learning to drive. I don't know how common that is for other people learning to drive, but they showed it to us in driver's ed when I was 16, and I saw some pretty grotesque things that were real, it was real footage of real accidents that had happened. So, I have seen that, but I haven't actually seen just a body, like, outside a funeral. The news article probably said definitively what the cause of death was, too, so who knows? I know, right? Like, there was no way for us to know. I really wanted to know, but there was part of me that was like, I hope that person, you know, if there was a person that suffered, I hope it was an accident. I hope they weren't purposely driving into a lake. That just makes me sad. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. We're gonna... I don't know. Andrew didn't use that that ramp a lot, but he did use it periodically. But he was just like, I don't consider it unsafe because there are lights everywhere, there are signs everywhere. You'd have to be pretty out of it, or you'd have to purposely drive past it to go into the water. I mean, the lights are, especially at night, because the lights, they had like a diamond yield sign that said boat ramp ahead, and then they had lights on every corner of the diamond that were blinking like super, super bright. It was just, I'll be honest, it was a strange place for a boat ramp. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Have you ever seen a dead body, Jane? Like outside a funeral? Oh man, this is like a trophy one, but yes. For the cause. The trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof the thing's really dead. Oh, gross. What? Okay. So I don't have to put it in like specific traps. I just go put them in traps. I just go... Where are all the traps? Oh, he said he marked it. Load the trap with bait. Should probably move away. Ah! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Come on, my dude. Boom! Get him! Wow. That was really exciting. Inside the obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. Chunk of flesh. Wow, that's disgusting. But we did it! Yay! The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. Alright, that was not so bad. I got lucky, he was literally right there. I've seen a guy under a sheet. Closest thing, I guess. Ooh, that's spooky. Someone died just outside my workplace and my coworker saw it. I'll never forget my coworker's face afterward. Will probably haunt him a long time. That's awful. That is so awful. I think my mom came across a... Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but I think my mom came across a book that had, like my grandpa had or something, that had pictures of people. I don't remember. Shoot, what was it? I swear my mom saw something. She saw pictures in a book that like her dad had or her mom had or something that had... I don't know. Jay's like, new hair, who dis? Whoop whoop. I say as if he's got, I don't know how long your hair is. I mean, I do. I think when you were streaming, you were wearing a hat. I don't know. I could be wrong. Heck yeah, I did it. I took down one of those beasts. I do have a question though. Where are the other traps? Oh wow, okay, they are far away. Okay. Let's do some. Well, I know. Oh, it is getting late. We'll do some fishing. And then we'll... My buddy is a state trooper based in Detroit and said one of the first calls he got, there was blood and still pooling. Ugh. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, yeah, no. My heart goes out to any, like, first responders, you know, anybody that does work like that, because I can't even imagine. My heart also goes out to 911 operators and, you know, people, anybody, and like emergency room doctors and stuff, anybody that has to deal with trauma on a regular basis. My heart really goes out. Even like CPS workers and things like that, because I can't imagine having to take that home at the end of the day. And I already know from like as myself, I could never be one of those people, because I would take it all home with me. I would never be able to leave it at work. I'd never be able to just walk out of the workplace and be like, okay, I don't need to think about that anymore. It would stick with me. I would never. Andrew and I have actually talked about fostering kids, but I know I am not the type of person to be able to do that, because I know I would take all that trauma and all the baggage, and I wouldn't be able to let it go. There are certain people that can do that, and I really, really have such respect and admiration for those people. Really takes a certain person. But the CPS system is so broken, and the CASA like system is so broken. Oh, Joby1 is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Of course he is. It's such a broken system, and there are so many kids in need, and there's just not enough help, because it's there's so many kids in such an awful situation, and it's so hard for people to help them. Oh man, I need explosives. Does she have explosives for me? Is that where it is? Ooh. Nope. I'm not following my map. So I do what I can to take care of my babies and take care of the babies that are around me. I've got friends that have kids, you know, that I watch periodically and whatnot, and I really do my best to, to watch out for the kids that I can. Oh! Yep, there he is. Move away! You mind sucker. Delicious. That is really creepy and gross, actually. Boom! It was longer. Also trimmed my beard. May have a job. Hey, Pseudo Sweet! Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. You know what? This is actually funny that my alerts aren't working right now. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. I just see water and I'm like, I need to fish that. Oh, I understand Anders' point of view. I need to fish that body water. So I was just watching a video earlier today that talked about how Twitch alerts actually can ruin your stream. Because let's say you're in like the middle of, and like with the rise of like channel point redemptions and all that stuff, this guy was talking about how it can ruin your stream because, you know, you can reach a really epic moment in your stream or something, and then right at that moment somebody decides to come in and follow you or whatever. And I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Because I think you absolutely need some sort of, you know, I do think alerts can totally get out of hand. I think alerts can be too crazy, and you can have, I think people try to like focus really hard on their alerts, like new streamers focus really hard on trying to make their alerts like really engaging and stuff. And honestly, I think simplicity is best. I don't think you need some gigantic overlay. I don't think you need confetti. I don't think you need anything like that. I have like my little emote explosion and then a GIF and a sound effect, and that's it. But I'm just curious, like, thank you so much for dropping in, Cecily. I really appreciate it. Good luck in your new place. Good luck unpacking. There's kind of something satisfying to unpacking, I feel. Like, setting up house is fun. Well, I think it's fun. I don't know. There's some people that maybe don't think that's fun. I don't know. I think it's fun. But it was really good to see you. Congrats on the move, since it was a good one. But I'm just curious, like, what you guys think about that, because it's true. Like, sometimes I think channel point redemptions and things like that, and I'm not saying mine are this way, but, you know, if you're taking your streams and turning them into TikToks or turning them into shorts or whatever, sometimes channel point redemptions, like voice changers or like chat commands or things, can actually make a stream, make it hard to turn that moment into a TikTok, you know? So it just kind of made me think, and I thought, are people being turned off by my, wow, seriously, self? Are people being turned off by my overlays? Because I try to keep things as like, I don't have a whole lot going on my screen. But it just kind of got me thinking. I think mine is fine, because the guy was like, does this mean you have to disable all your alerts and all of your channel point redemptions? No. You just have to take stock and just decide if it's taking away from your content or if it's adding more to your content. And so I thought, I think it's adding more to my content. I love that you know, that you guys like to use the commands and stuff like that. I love that. I really, really do. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, though. If you've ever, like, been in a stream where people are, like, constantly spamming things, or, you know, if you've seen, like, moments get ruined because somebody decides to... I don't know, because I also don't want anybody... I think that text-to-speech is a big thing. Text-to-speech, I don't do text-to-speech, but I know a lot of people do text-to-speech. I do think text-to-speech is distracting. Because if I'm, like, in the middle of a story and I'm trying to, like, talk... Oh, there's my... What is that? Vortex Interloper. If I'm in the middle of a story or something... Yes. And, like... Man, I'm so turned around. And I'm trying to, like... Or I'm trying to say something kind of serious or, like, tell something about something that's gone on in my life or something like that. And then if I had text-to-speech on and it was reading people's messages and stuff, I do feel like that would kind of ruin the moment, maybe? I don't know. Oh, here we go. I was wondering how we were going to get rid of these freaking guys. Oh, he's right there. Munch, munch. Crunch, crunch. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. I do owe you a sticker, sorry. I try to do it on this side because that's the side you guys see better since I look over this way. You should have slow mode so they can't spam messages. That is a good idea. I didn't think about that. That is a good idea. I mean, if things got really... Oh, will this fit? If things got really out of control, I guess we could go into, like, follower-only chat or, like, subscriber-only chat or something like that. That's what I would do if I ever got, like, hate-rated or, like, bot-rated or whatever. Because I know that's a thing where people... That was really kind of sadly, that was popular for a while. People would get, like, hate-rated. People would come in and start spewing all sorts of hateful messages and stuff. And it was mostly bots. And I thought to myself, I don't see that happening to me, but I guess it could happen to anybody. So I needed to kind of sort of, like, what would I do? And actually, one of the best things to do is just run an ad. Because that way, the people that don't see your ad are your subscribers, which are people that are friends of yours and that, you know, are obviously people that are good parts of your channel. And then it just takes all the power away from the trolls. And I was like, okay, either that or, like, run an ad and go into, like, follower-only or sub-only chat or something. Luckily, I've never had that happen, thankfully. I know when the new Harry Potter game dropped, a lot of people were getting, like, hate messages for streaming the Harry Potter game, which I think is childish because I think the game has very little to do with J.K. Rowling and all the stuff that goes that's surrounding her. I just don't think it's ever appropriate to go into somebody else's stream and start spouting hate. Period. It's not cool. Most channels ban the individual who's causing the problem. That is also true. Grateful for mods. With a sickening tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace. Gross. Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. Whoa. Oh, that's the relic I needed. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. Stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. And now, well, that's that, I suppose. What will you do now? I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but I'm gonna stay here. This feels like home. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. Here, this was left over from the other bait we made. Small portion of bait. Can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. So I just, like, drop it into the water. Oh, cool. I haven't gone goblin mode with banning yet, but I'm excited for the chance. I consider myself very lucky that I haven't had anybody that has come in and really, really caused, like, tried to wreak havoc. Everybody that's been in here has been so respectful, and every once in a while, I get somebody that comes in that starts saying things that are inappropriate or whatever. Obviously, my channel's family friendly, and obviously, I don't support hate speech of any kind. I think it is 100% possible to disagree with somebody and still be kind and still be courteous. And I think it is 100% possible to agree to disagree. I actually just listened to a talk today that was given during the general conference we just had in April. So it was the president of the church, and he was talking about being a peacemaker. And he just basically says there is no room for contention or hate or barbed words or actions toward anybody in the church. And that should never be the course of action. Hate does not change minds, and hate will never uplift or build anybody up. And I 100% agree. I think it is always best. And if you feel like you're gonna say something really awful, well, what does he say? Who is it? Thumper? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And that's really hard. I get that. That's really, really hard. But luckily, I haven't had anybody really that's come in and started spouting really mean things. I did have somebody come in one time and was like, I just donated $100 to you. And I was like, what? Really? But my alert didn't go off. And I don't remember what happened. And then they were like, I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. And it was just such a crappy, rude, mean, childish joke. And I don't think I banned them, but I was like, don't ever do that to anybody else again. Like, that was so mean. That's not funny. That's childish. Just don't. I'm here to watch the stream burn, playing the long game. According to the trolls, the other people are hateful, blinded to what they are truly doing. That's also true. They feel like they are in the right and they can, and that they're doing the right thing by like calling people out for being, I don't know, whatever, you know, supporting JK Rowling or whatever. But that's not the way to go about things. You should always, always try to be kind. And if people just won't listen to you, well, then that's when you just walk away, man. Just walk away. Shut down chat. Hang up the phone. Stop responding on Facebook. You know, like, just leave it. We all get... yeah, I don't know. And then some people do it because they really do feel like they have a cause. And then some people do it because they're literally just trying to be mean. And I'll never understand those people. I know, imagine hating a streamer for playing a wizard game. I know. It's one thing to disagree with somebody, and it's another thing to disagree with somebody and then tell them that they're a horrible person because of what they're doing. I think that goes way too far. You can say, I don't agree with you playing this game, but ultimately we also need to remember that everybody has their own free will, and you telling somebody to do something is never going to go over well, or telling somebody that they can't do something, or that they should never do something, or whatever, that never goes over well. But we live in a society where people are shamed for this. People are like, you're playing this game and that makes you a bad person. And that is never okay to say, in my opinion. If you can't say anything nice, come sit next to me and we can make fun of people together. Okay, I'm gonna go get Charlotte from Libus. Hopefully. Well, I'm glad my baby finally went to sleep, but she didn't fall asleep till like 2:30. I need to make notes. I need to like write this down and be like, all right, today she didn't fall asleep till 2:30. That's honestly the best thing you can do for a kid, figuring out their sleep schedule. Just keep a log, write it down. Okay, hopefully this works because my browser sources are broken and they're not working right now. I'll have to update OBS after my stream so it doesn't break things right before I stream. So I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. I love you all. BRB. Ever since, seriously, ever since it broke one time and like nobody could get anything to show up in chat in the game, I've always been like terrified that it's gonna break again. I'm so fancy. Oh, that's right. I forget to turn it off. I just go to my game screen and I forget to turn it off. So you guys can still hear it. So sorry. Oh, now starts the hard part of my day. Whoa! Oh, it's another one! What the hey? Did we get any, like, explanation of why there are
Giant hermit crabs! Padawan! What am I doing? Wearing sweet glasses and southern banana bell. Where are my glasses? Padawan, you do not get ads, my friend. Somebody was unbelievably kind. Oh my. Where did my glasses go? Oh, you know what? I bet Auden walked off with them. Oh, beans. You know what I do have? Oh, Charlotte has some sunglasses. Hold on. Well, these are too small for my face, but I will put them on anyway, because they are just lovely. I do not remember. Oh, we got a tip of the tongue. Okay. I did not hear it. Okay. Hutter bell. Elton. Hi. Yeah. What else does he sing? Tell me, huh? Rocket Man. I know he had homemade songs, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Whoa! I don't know what you are, but you look dangerous. Oh, scary. Super scary. Very scary. You are new. Okay, I have a question for Pseudo Swede. That mean you're only kind of a Swede? Kinda her. If someone is upset because I disagree with their point of view and I am hateful, doesn't make me hate. Okay, wait. If someone is upset because I disagree with their point of view and I
am hateful, doesn't that make them hateful who? You are absolutely right. That is my problem with this whole movement. That it become, I'm gonna say, boring American. I was tricked into marrying a Swedish gal. Oh, so you are pseudo Swede. Oh, I actually love that. Okay, will he hate the oak? A lord? I think it's in my room. No, I just need to remember to put yours back. That's all. Sorry, babe. This dog needs home. She's gonna take the dog. A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. Dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands.
Shoot. Bullet.
I love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, your charger's plugged in next to my bed.
Well, hold on. Do you have your own still?
Yeah, because this is hooked up to the charger. The dock is.
No, I mean the dog. Did you
No.
just lose it?
I do not have a dog. Not in the game. I'm just a boring American. Just married a Swedish gal. Hi. Speaking of dogs. Hello. Hello. Whoa. I gotta close the door. Hold on. This is when the chaos begins. I have never been to Sweden. But I would love to go to Sweden. See, this is my problem. Oh, I am moderately fluent in Swedish now and have visited 36 times. I'm jealous. I'd love to go to places like that. Suddenly the dog stands upright and begins to retch. Its stomach heaving. Second later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens. What? Oh, that's interesting. Will you marry me? I can clean the rest up. Don't you worry about it. Wow, that was gross, but okay. Fine. My favorite Swedish thing is the chef from the Muppets. Yeah, agreed. I'm so excited to see what people do with the freedom in Tears of the Kingdom. It's pretty astounding. People are going to come up with the craziest things. It's going to be really fun. We're going to poof. Back to the Blackstone now. Yes. Okay, so, this is my problem with this whole movement, of, like, you know, all these activists and everything, is the fact that a lot of them, and I'm not saying all of them, but some of the ones I've talked to, they're being intolerant in the name of tolerance because they want you to share their point of view, but then they're not willing to, like, they want you to agree with them, but they don't want to agree with you. So it's this kind of ping pong back and forth where you're like, okay, but I'm entitled to my opinions. And they're like, okay, but your opinions are wrong. And and you're sitting here going, well, but what if I think your opinions are wrong? Well, my opinions aren't wrong. Like, how can you not see it this way? And it's like, okay, well, but it goes both ways. You can't preach tolerance, but also be intolerant at the same time. You can't cherry pick. Ugh. Anyway, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I feel that chaos. I really do. Because it's like, you can't accuse me of being hateful when you are also being hateful. Oh, I thought that said simmering necklace. Haha. Shimmering necklace. Shimmering. Give the dog to the research scientist. Nothing sus could possibly happen. Oh, well, I didn't think about that. Sorry, dog. I hope you're okay. I think she'll take good care of the dog. Okay, what's he gonna give me now? Atrophy. Instantly harvest an entire shoal of fish. Whoa. So, like, over one of those disturbed parts of the water, I can just get them all? That's cool. Your opinions aren't wrong. Well, my opinions aren't wrong. Well, that's your opinion. It's people telling other people how they should think and feel. And ultimately, I can say I feel some way till I'm blue in the face. But if somebody else doesn't feel that way, I can't tell them that they should feel that way. Now, I do believe that in a lot of these instances, facts can help. And if you just say, look, here are the facts, this is why I believe this. And if that person chooses not to believe that, then that's on them. But you don't need to say hateful things. You don't need to call anybody a fatphobe, transphobe, homophobe, all those things just because somebody disagrees with you. Like, do you know what a phobia is? A phobia is somebody that it is an irrational fear of something. So if somebody has arachnophobia, they cannot be in the same room as a spider. Calling somebody a phobe of whatever it is you're trying to talk to, it's not that I can't be in the same room as a person that doesn't believe the same thing I do. It's like, that's a really hateful thing to call somebody, because that's an irrational fear. Like, that's not, when you disagree with somebody's way of life, that doesn't make you phobic of that way of life at all. I don't know. I have a hard time with people throwing that around because I'm like, Okay, because I disagree with somebody, suddenly I'm a phobic about it? No, 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 no. That's going a bit too far. All right, we're going to what is it called? The Devil's Spine? I think it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Seems like a good time to take a nap. Turns out J-Hops hates Breath of the Wild, but loves Tears of the Kingdom. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. I saw him post on Discord, and I cannot wait to read his messages, because I know he had a lot of problems with Breath of the Wild, and I was so like, J-Hops, like, you're not speaking my language, man. Talk about disagreeing and agreeing to disagree. It's like, J-Hops, I love you, man, but why? So if he loves Tears of the Kingdom, that makes me very happy. Okay, we're just straight shot this way. How's that dock worker over here? Like, how's he hanging out? How's he holding up? Is he okay? Is he alive or is he dead? Are we just gonna find a ghost? Like, is he alive over here? Oh, I have lots of... Oh no, he is sad. Okay, I've read all of this. Yeah, well, that is a bad situation. He and I have the same feelings. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had fish that are now stale, but they also look really gross, so, you know, they were kind of gross to begin with. Look at all these treasures. I can also do a bunch of research, so that's fun. Okay, I need to sell my fish. You know what? Lies. We will just go, because there will probably be a place for me to sell my fish. Down that way. I think it all boils down to just being kind to one another, and even if somebody disagrees with you, I do think it is possible. And there are a lot of hot ticket items right now that people are very, very passionate about, and I completely understand. But at the same time, I don't feel like it is ever okay to be mean or hateful or nasty. It's just never okay. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. If 2 people agree on everything, one of them is not needed. That's true. Also, I think I heard something about Devil's Spine. We actually have a hiking area near where I live called Devil's Backbone. I feel like I've heard of the Devil's Backbone, actually. I feel like I've heard of something called the Devil's Backbone. I feel like there's something in Utah that's kind of, sort of similar to that. The Devil's Spine, Devil's... I don't know. As someone who is not morbidly obese, it is better to not be obese. Some people can't help it, but most obese persons can do something. I do agree with that. Woo! Look at that! Buddy. That was fun. It's almost like I saw a real whale. I did not. I saw a virtual whale. I was like, oh my gosh! It was just a virtual whale. Ooh, this looks very scary. These are like those... Whoa. We've got volcanoes. Okay. These are those hooded figures I've seen around places that are sketchy and scary. Whoa. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. Okay. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. Devil's Backbone is also a plant, and a really good movie. I thought he said paint. I was like, oh, okay, what color is that? The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit speak? Seek. Happiness. Ah! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? Warmth, allure. And yet, it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything. I'm a positive person. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as Herald of the Purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal life, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lay barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Wow. He is the fanatic, for sure. Yeah, I've seen these guys around. Oh, maybe I haven't, because they certainly weren't holding bowls. They were holding scrolls. Okay, that's fun. That's cool, I guess. I guess that's awesome. Anyway. Thanks, Padawan! Sorry, I was caught up in my fanatic. Okay, let me just dredge this up real quick. My thoughts on weight changed a lot after I heard about set point theory in college. Basically, many people's weight is set by genetics, and it can take them a ton more work to change it. I have heard that, yes. Everybody's different, and, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. Changing your body, choosing to do the right things regarding your body is really, really hard. I don't ever want anybody to think it's not, because, like, I've always kind of naturally been a slender person, but I've definitely had to do work. Oh, it is getting late. Oh, beans! Okay. Oh, my. This water would probably feel really good to swim in, maybe. Okay. We've got lights. There she is. How convenient. She just happens to be. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. What is chasing me? Why? Why? The fish are like laughing at me. Oh. Everything in this game freaks me out. Just saw the Mr. Rogers movie. So many tears. Oh, that's gonna be me someday when I watch it. I still haven't watched any or listened to any of the clips that people have posted in my sad channel on Discord, because I know they're gonna wreck me, and for me to go there, I have to like be able to like come back out of it, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Okay, I need to go wake my baby, so this is where we're gonna have to leave it for today. Those were fun. I wish those were a little bigger. I should get myself some sunglasses that look like that. He never asked what the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow was. African or European? Yeah, Mr. Rogers was an amazing person. He was a good person. It gives you happy tears. That's like the end of Bluey, when in that episode I posted on that cry channel in my Discord, where she's crying and her kids are like, are those happy tears? And she's like, yeah, they're happy tears. That's what I've kind of learned to say to my girls, because when I like totally started sobbing when I was listening to the Bluey soundtrack when I was home with Auden a couple days ago, she was like, Mama's sad? And I said, no, Mama's happy, but it's, you know, and it's hard to explain that to a 2-year-old, but anyway, I think ultimately my takeaway and my thoughts are, we kind of talked a little bit about this during our watch party on Saturday, which I need to update my information. We do watch parties with Avatar: The Last Airbender every Saturday afternoon in my Discord. But ultimately, I just really try my very best to just love everybody and be as kind as possible, because you never know what anybody's going through. And I also agree with what was said in that talk I listened to, that hate never builds anybody up. It always tears people down. And I am just not a believer in that kind of behavior. So I try my very best to be as kind and compassionate as possible. Now, does that mean I have to agree with everything everybody says? No. I have my own beliefs, and I have my own you know, thoughts on a lot of these kind of issues that are a big deal right now. But I also believe, I'm also fully aware that other people can have differing opinions. And that doesn't make them a bad person, and that doesn't mean we can't be friends, and that doesn't mean we can't spend time together. Obviously, if they're gonna make it weird, then obviously there's gonna be a problem. But I can honestly say I will do my very best to never make it weird. I think the best thing we can do is be kind and be compassionate and to never ever condemn, because it's not our place. It's not our place to condemn anybody. And life is hard, and I don't ever want to be the reason anybody else's life is any harder than it already is. So that is my mantra. And I feel like I'm a pretty positive person for the most part. I choose to be that way. I'm reminded of Poppy in Trolls, where her friend Branch says, I can't wait till I see the look on your face when, you know, I can't wait to see the look on your face when you realize the whole world isn't cupcakes and rainbows. And she says, I know the world isn't cupcakes and rainbows. I know bad stuff happens, but I choose to go through life thinking it mostly is, instead of being negative and mad and mean all the time. And that's how I choose to live my life. So that's the type of message I try to send through my streams and through whenever I talk to people and stuff, is just try to spread positivity, because the world needs as much positivity as we can give it. I think it's more about diet/nutrition. Everybody's body chemistry is different. Some foods individuals digest differently, but eating better and getting exercise is key. Also, highly processed food are not good for us, but so readily available. I am with you. I would, if I had my way, I would just eat like a trash panda all the time, but I don't. I don't hate anyone, not even my enemies. After all, I made them. Is that the guy from Captain America? Life is hard. It's harder if you're a jerk. Yep. And people won't actually remember you if you're beautiful or handsome, but people will remember you if you're mean. I remember all my bullies from school. I don't remember who all like the prettiest kids were or the most handsome kids were in school or whatever, but I certainly remember who were the mean ones. So I can't think of the tune to that song, but I know that song. Not your gaming skills, they're just beside you. That's so cute. You guys are all amazing human beings. I love each one of you. Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you so much for the follows and for all the wonderful support. I really appreciate it. It's a new week, right? It's Monday, so we have the whole week ahead of us. I will update the information about the watch party this weekend. Apparently, I haven't updated that in forever. I need to write that down in my list of my checklist. But we will play through Dredge, and then when we finish Dredge, I will probably be streaming Tears of the Kingdom, because I don't have any other time to play it. I mean, truly, that's kind of my... To verbify a proper noun. Happy Zelda-ing! Yes, I love that. Life is hard. Oh, see, so you remember them. I know, that's what I'm saying. You remember people if they're mean. You don't really remember them if they're like... you don't really remember if people were like pretty or if people were like handsome or whatever, but they will remember if you're mean. Or you will remember them if they're mean. I remember all my bullies. See you later. I was skinny in high school, 115 pounds, and in college I was taking in around 7,000 calories a day and working out 4 days a week. And with the workout someone put together, barely made any gains. Oh. And now my blood sugar is low. Going to 7-Eleven to get some sugar. You enjoy that sugar. Get a Slurpee or something. I do love Slurpees. I love junk, and I shouldn't, but I do. Anyway, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'll see if I can get my browser sources working. I don't know why they're not working, but I will hug my kids, my 2 babies. And we're gonna go get a trampoline. Andrew just got home, and I'm super excited about it. He's not, which makes me feel kind of bad, but we're gonna go get our trampoline. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Adios! See you later.